Dear current self, this is the future you. One of only two. You can choose. You see, who you become is chosen by only one. You get to decide if you live with regret or instead with pride. You decide every single day with every choice you make, with every action you take. So I am begging you, the current me, to sacrifice, to work hard, to dream, to never give up, to never give in, to give everything until your dying day, to fight for your potential in every way. So I am begging you to choose me. I'm your future self, the one you want to be, the one who dared to dream, the one who lived to his fullest potential, the one who has mastered his mental, the one who gave absolutely everything to live the kind of life that most are missing. You are going to have to dig deep. You are going to have to practice what you preach. You are going to have to work hard, to sacrifice, to live with integrity, and to do what is right. I didn't say what is easy. That won't get you anywhere great. See, greatness comes with effort. Put in the work for your future's sake. I am begging you. Do this for you. Pride is what it is all about. It's not easy. It's a long ride. But there is no greater gift than knowing you have earned that pride. So get out there and earn it. Fight for it, sacrifice for it, dream it, speak it, but most importantly, live it. Every single day. So that you don't have to say, I wish things had turned out a different way.
When no one is watching, that is your opportunity to grow. That is your opportunity to put in the work that will shock the world. How do you know for sure if someone is going to be successful or not? I can give it to you with one question. What do you do when no one is watching? Because what you do when no one is watching will most likely define where you end up in life. Do you work for praise? Or do you work for pride? When no one is watching, do you work for praise or do you work for pride? They won't know if you done the work or not, but you will. They won't know, but you will. You are the one who lives with the pride or the regret. If you haven't put in the work and you don't make it, you have to live with that. No one else. If you've been out partying when you should have been working, when you lose, that's on you. If you've been taking it easy, when you should have been learning and growing, when you fail, you have to live with that. You can talk all you like, but the proof is in the results. When it's showtime, your work will show. Don't work for the accolades. Work for the pride. Don't work for recognition. Work for your pride. Work for your growth. Fall in love with the process of growth, expansion. Your only competition is you, where you've been versus where you're going, who you were versus who you're going to be. I've heard it said that you are rewarded in public for the work you do in private. The medals are won in the darkness when no one is watching. The championship is won behind closed doors by doing the work when no one is watching. The results are achieved by the little details no one sees. Who you are going to be does not come down to what others see. Every little detail counts. Don't measure yourself against others. Don't look to see who's watching your progress. If you're making big enough progress, they'll all be watching. Until you get to that point, get your head down and work for the love of working. Work on you. Go to war with your old self and leave that old you in the shadows of yesterday. Because today a new you is born. This new you does not need validation from anyone. This new you is only after growth, self-growth. Keep going. Do you know the best project you'll ever work on? Just in case you didn't know, the best project you'll ever work on is you. There's no project that will give you a greater return on investment. There's no project that will give you better relationships, better results, better finances. There's no project that will give you a better life more than the project of working on yourself. The greatest version of you is waiting for you. But that version will only be realized if you do the work. You must do that work. The problem is, most people aren't willing to put in that work. They sooner pick up a beer before a book because a book might remind them they have a long way to go. And most people aren't willing to go the distance. What they fail to understand, though, is all those easy and comfortable choices now lead to a harder life later. All those choices that require no brain activity now fry your brain later. All of those choices, little by little, add up to a great big problem later. And that problem is called disappointment. And there really could be no greater pain than that of being disappointed in yourself. The good news is that it is never too late to start working on the best version of you. It's never too late to say, today is the day. Today is the first day of the rest of my life. It's never too late to start reversing all the poor decisions you have made by building new, stronger habits that will lead to new, impressive results. Problem number 2, though, is just around the corner. And that problem is that most people don't have the staying power. They either don't see immediate results and quit far too soon, or they get to a certain level, a level far from their actual potential, and then they go back to their old habits, which will bring about the same old results.
Listen to me. You don't need a better phone. You don't need a better home. You don't need better circumstances. You need a better mindset. Mindset is everything. It's the difference between an average life and a magic life. The best version of you is waiting for you to claim, but you'll never see that version if you quit. You'll never know your greatest self if you give up. And how sad would that be? You never meeting the best version of yourself because you gave up too soon. Never knowing how far you could have gone. Always wondering, what if? Forever living in regret, knowing you could have pushed just a little bit harder for a better life. knowing you could have pushed a little harder to set a different example, to break the invisible limit barrier that has stood for generations. You can be the one to break that barrier. You have to decide. There is no greater project you could ever work on than yourself. The better you are, the better everyone in your world is. Your example is seen by everyone you love. Will they see a positive example? Or will they see someone who never pushed for their true potential? Will they see someone who gave everything to be the very best they could be? Or will they see someone who settled for every easy option that was put in front of them? You must fight! You must fight for your best life. Great lives aren't handed out. They don't just appear through Netflix and Facebook. You have to work on you to bring that version out of yourself. And that work is not a one-time thing. It's a lifestyle. It's a commitment. And it's an honor. Start chipping away at everything you want out of your life and replace those things with only things that make you stronger, better, happier. Develop a daily practice that makes you better. Make that practice a habit by doing it every single day. I mean, nothing can get in the way of this daily ritual you create for yourself. Reading, listening, learning, applying, gratitude, meditation, exercise, preparation, health, wealth, everything that matters to you. This is your new life. This is a new you. The best you are creating.
The greatest project you will ever work on deserves priority over everything because it affects everything. Do that work on you. Always.
I dare you to work on yourself for 6 months. I dare you to shut out the world. I dare you to shut out all the distractions. I dare you to give up everything that is keeping you from your dream.
If you have a dream, don't just sit there. Get your ass up and make something happen. Sometimes you just have to move. Do something. Make a call. Reach out to someone. Google something. Learn something new. Write down what you need to do in order to make a better life for yourself. And be brave enough to do those things.
I dare you to take a stand today to say no more. I will no longer accept this for my life. I dare you to take action today. I dare you to write your goals down and get someone to hold you accountable. I dare you to hold yourself accountable. I dare you. I dare you to give up everything that is keeping you from your dream, to say no to all the negative influences. I dare you to pick up a book instead of a drink. I dare you to work harder than you think you did yesterday. I dare you to prove them wrong. I dare you to prove yourself right. I dare you to stand up as a man or as a strong woman, as whoever you are, and declare that you are going to claim a bigger and better life for yourself. I dare you to make something happen this week, to take massive action this week. Drop everything and do something. I dare you to walk more than you talk. I dare you to do good for the sake of doing good. I dare you to tell no one about it, to be kind for no reason. I dare you to spend time alone. I dare you to say no with pride. No to bad habits, to negative people, to wrongdoing. I dare you to speak your truth. I dare you to dream bigger, bigger than they told you was possible for your life. I dare you. I dare you to walk your own path, wherever that leads, whatever they say. I dare you to lock the world out for a week and work on you, work on your dreams. You're well and truly capable of living at a higher level.
If you do or you don't, that's up to you. Ask yourself, am I happy with my life exactly as it is now? Am I happy staying where I am? If you don't like to answer, get to work. Work on yourself. Work harder than you think you've worked in the past. More discipline, higher standards, more self-respect, more boundaries, less BS, more forward, less backward, more positive, less negative. Only those who dare to go after the life most don't have will ever have the chance of living a life most will never have. Only those who dare to fight for a great life have a chance to live a great life. What's it going to take for you to change? What's it going to take for you to realize your potential? What's it going to take for you to be proud? Proud of the person you are. Proud of your effort. Proud of the person you've become. What is it going to take?
Your results are a mirror of your effort, your discipline, and your sacrifice in life, in the gym, your body, your health. Effort. You can talk all you want. Results don't lie. Effort doesn't lie. When it's game day, when it's showtime, those who talk but haven't worked, the work they've put in will be seen by everyone. Those who kept their mouths shut and worked when no one was watching, their work will be seen by everyone too, but in a much different way. Which one do you want to be? Sacrifice. If you don't sacrifice for what you want will become the sacrifice. And you will have to settle for a life you do not want. If you aren't willing to sacrifice now for what you want, then you can guarantee later you will be making sacrifices for many things you don't want. If you don't work for it now, you will be working for someone who did work for it later. If you don't put in the blood, sweat, and tears now, sacrifice your time, sacrifice your nights out, give up your treats. If you don't give up everything that is holding you back, that will be reflecting back to you in your future. That's life. Success will never come easy. Great results will never come easy. You might get lucky. You might get okay results. But long-term success requires sacrifice, effort, and discipline. The good news is, you rarely have to sacrifice anything that will give you long-term pleasure. Almost always, all you really have to give up are things that are dragging you down, things that do nothing for your future. Discipline. Your body is a mirror reflection of the sacrifice you make in the kitchen and the gym. The discipline to say no to short-term temptation over long-term pride. The discipline to get up, to drag yourself through a workout consistently, not just one day, every day. Do you want a quick fix now that leads to a bigger problem later? Or discipline now that leads to pride later? Strength later? Strong habits later? Clear mind later? Without effort, you will never get it. Without sacrifice, you will never get it. Without discipline, you will never keep it. So I'm asking you, have you got what it takes to be great? Tell yourself, it may take time, it may take huge effort. I may have to dig deep and go places I've never been before, but I will make it. I will do it. I will stand at the end, knowing I stood firm, knowing I let nothing and no one stop me. This goal I have, this dream I have, it is more important than anything. You can throw
whatever you like my way. I will defeat it. I will defeat it with my will. I will get there. I will.
I want to ask you something. Do you remember that guy who was super successful in all areas of his life? The one who said he will get to it tomorrow. Exactly. No one remembers him because he doesn't exist. He never became successful in any area of his life because he is still waiting for tomorrow. That's a major difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. Urgency. Successful people want it now, so they take action now. Almost everyone else says, I'll get to it tomorrow, or when I have time. You don't get given time. You make time. You are the timekeeper of your life. You decide where to allocate your time.
Hungry people don't wait. Hungry people want it now. They take action now. They lock in the dates now. They set the goals, the targets, and the deadlines now. Not when they're ready. Not when it's all perfect. Now. If you want it, you push for it now.
No one on their deathbed wished that they never went after all the things they want. They regret that they didn't go for it. They regret waiting. They regret not living the life they deserved because they always put it off for another day.
Do not be one of those people. Get hungry. Develop urgency.
How do you develop urgency? In one word, passion. When you truly care about something, you take action.
Find that thing that you love so much, the thing that you want so bad, that you must take action now. Ask yourself why and who. Why do you want this? Why do you need to become this person? Why do you have to achieve this thing you want? Who is going to benefit when you achieve this? Who are you doing it all for? Once you know these things, you will not wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is for people who don't care about their life. Now is for those who want more from life.
There's no procrastination when you have passion and meaning in your life. They cannot coexist. Find that thing that you love so much, you will work day and night for it. Find that reason that burns so bright, you will fight for it every day of your life.
Today's opportunities won't exist tomorrow. Stop saying tomorrow and start dominating today.
Don't wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. Now is all we have.
Today is the day. Now is the time. Do something small today. Now to lock you in to your dream. A small action that makes you committed to the cause.
When you do something, you build momentum. And if you continue to take action, you will start seeing results. Results that will compound in time. In 10 years' time, you do not want to be one of those people who wish they started 10 years ago. Start now. The future you is begging you to start now.
Today's the day. When are you going to stop lying to yourself? When are you going to be honest with yourself? Those who say tomorrow never succeed. There is no tomorrow. Today is the day. You don't always have to talk about what you're up to. Let your results speak for you. Let your actions speak for you.
Social media doesn't always need to know about your grinding and hustle. People will know about it when they see your results.
It's the one thing you can't fake. There's a lot of fake people out there talking a lot of crap about who they are and what they've accomplished. But one thing you can never fake is results.
Be that person, the one who delivers, not the talker, not the statement maker, the result maker. Confuse them with your silence and shock them with your results.
Under talk, over deliver.
There's a saying, when you build in silence, they don't know what to attack. Don't let the haters get a chance to attack you before you've done anything. Build in silence and shock them with your end result.
You must know the results will come. If you get your head down and work, you do not need to tell everyone what you're up to or who you think you're going to be. Just show them. The results will come if you get your head down and work.
Your work ethic will show in your results. Your hustle will show in your results. Your ability will show in your results. Your greatness will show in your results, never in your talk.
There's no need to tell people how great you are. When you are truly great, they will tell you.
Let your results speak for you. Let your actions speak for you. Confuse them with your silence and shock them with your results.
Your work ethic will show in your results. Your hustle will show in your results. Your ability will show in your results. Your greatness will show in your results, never in your talk.
There's a fight right around the corner just waiting for you. And you better learn how to fight.
You got to get up every morning fighting, clawing, scratching. You got to beat depression. You got to beat anxiety. You got to beat the naysayers. You got to beat that little voice in your head that's telling you you're not good enough.
When I think about fighting, I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about situations. I'm talking about circumstances. I'm talking about opportunities that sometimes you have to fight for. Come on, life, let's fight. Let's go. Come on, job, let's go. Come on, career, let's go. I'm going to go to war.
That dream is not going to just sit there and wait for you to come and get it. You got to chase it. Like a man possessed, you got to go get it.
But to win fights, you gotta have stamina. You gotta be ready to fight and bounce back, punch and counter punch, jab and jab back. Let me tell you something, life is a series of fights. The worst thing you can do is run away from your fights. Because if life is a series of fights and you run away, you just ran away from your life.
We gotta fight, we gotta fight. We can't lay down. When you lay down, you get ran over.
When you about to fight, you know a fight's coming, your adrenaline begins to pump, your heart begins to race, your mind gets right and say, look, I'm not gonna just fight, I'm gonna win this battle, and sucker, you going down. Some of you guys out there fighting for your life, Why? Because the doctor told you you have cancer. You better not feel sorry for yourself. You better not lay down and quit. You better get up and fight, because a happy spirit does the body good like medicine. Fighting for your future, fighting for your dreams, fighting for success. When you come over depression, you raise your arms like a champ. When you overcome bankruptcy, you raise your arms like a champ. When you come over divorce, raise your arms in victory. Sometimes in life, you get caught with a good one. You didn't see divorce coming. You didn't see cheating coming. You didn't see being fired coming. You got sucker punched. Oh, I've been sucker punched before, but that doesn't mean I can't stop fighting. We gotta get up, baby. When you get sucker punched, get up. When you get hit in the gut, get up. Because if you want to win this war, you gotta learn how to fight one battle at a time, one war at a time. Because you might not win every fight, but you gotta win the war. You gotta have the right attitude, the right mindset, the right mentality, not just to fight. It's gonna be a war, and you don't quit until you win. It's gonna be a war. And don't you quit until you win.
Let's fight, let's fight, let's fight, and let's fight.
Osho said the greatest fear in the world is the opinion of others. And the moment you're unafraid of the crowd, you are no longer a sheep. You become a lion. A great roar arises in your heart, the roar of freedom. Sheep have no freedom. The sheep live with fear and uncertainty every day. A sheep never leads, a lion never follows. A lion is in complete control of his or her life. The lion does not accept scraps and does not get told what to do or where to go. The lion goes about his business fearlessly and with extreme competence. You will never lead a lion to the slaughterhouse. They will lead you. The lion is the king of the jungle. And it's not because the lion is the biggest. It's not because the lion is the fastest. It's not because the lion is blessed with any great advantage over other animals. It's the mentality of the lion that makes the lion the king of the jungle. What is the lion mentality? Fearless courage. Bravery is a key trait of the lion. The lion will never surrender. The lion will never lie down and die, not even if surrounded by 10 hyenas. The fight is never over until it's over. Maybe you're not surrounded by hyenas. Maybe you're just buried by bills. Maybe you need to stand up for something you believe in that no one around you agrees with. Do not give up. Do not give in. Be fearless in going after what you really want in your life. Maybe you've been at it for years and nothing has worked yet. Maybe you're tired of hunting your goals and seeing no rewards. Do not give up. You must keep fighting. You have no guarantee of success if you keep going, but you do have possibility. There is a chance. The only guarantee comes with quitting, and that is the guarantee of missing out on the life you really want. Keep fighting for the life you must have, regardless of the hyenas. No surrender. Certainty. The lion is certain. The lion never second guesses. When the lion goes in, it goes in 100%. There is nothing half-hearted about the lion. How great could your life be if you lived with the certainty of a lion? What if you just started believing in yourself and your own abilities? How far could you go with unbreakable self-belief? Who could you become if there was no doubt in you? If you trusted your intuition and just went for everything you want in life with the same ruthless certainty as a lion hunting its prey. You can't rely on other people to achieve the results you want in your life. You are the only one responsible for your results. Take responsibility. Take ownership. Take action. Only you know what's best for you in your life. Only you know which path to take in each moment of your life. You must make those decisions with certainty. Freedom. The lion has freedom because the lion demands freedom. The lion has freedom because he fights for freedom. His very nature says he will die for that freedom.
Perhaps there's no more valuable asset on this earth than freedom. Something you could only understand if you've experienced a lack of it. In your own life, you must fight for freedom, your own and that of others. The freedom to speak your mind, the freedom to be who you want to be, the freedom to live on your terms. Freedom means fairness for all, the freedom to be who you must be while allowing others to be who they're going to be. There is no greater value. Fight for your freedom. Protective. The lion is protective of everything of value. The family, the pack, dinner. If you threaten anything of value to the lion, you better be prepared to fight. What do you need to protect? What are you willing to fight for in life? Not physically, mentally, emotionally. What are you willing to sacrifice your time for? What or who keeps you going? What is your purpose? What or who gives your life meaning? That is worth fighting for. Competence. Lions are said to sleep around 20 hours a day. Still, they never go hungry. They get up and they get the job done. They earn their rest. They earn their success. They earn their freedom. There are great rewards for competence. In life, if you provide more value to others than anyone else, in a shorter space of time, you will be rewarded, and you will be rewarded well and often. It does not matter how long you work. It matters how good that work is. It doesn't matter how many hours you put in. It only matters how much value you've created. Develop yourself into a competent machine. Work on what matters in your life with laser focus, ruthless determination, and a burning desire to do everything to the very best of your ability. That builds pride and respect for yourself.
You must stop living a small life to make others happy. The reality is all of us are surrounded by people that we love, that want good things for us. And yet, when we begin to strive, when we begin to change and transform and become that person that we were always meant to be, suddenly, the people in our lives that love us the most are often the ones that come at us accusing us of having changed and making us feel guilty for trying to become something new. But at the end of the day, that's about them. That's their insecurity that's being triggered and has nothing to do with you. The life that you craft for yourself, the life that you want to live, is something that should fill you with excitement and shouldn't have anything to do with what other people think. And that's why, even though we're a social animal that longs for the acceptance of other people, you cannot, for the sake of your own happiness, you cannot allow small-minded people to make you small. You've got to be willing to reach for something. You've got to be willing to strive, to change, to gain mastery, to get great, to strive, to truly be the best at what you love. And when you do that, if some people get left behind, remember, it's not you letting them go. It's them refusing to keep up. And it's heartbreaking to watch it when it's someone that you love, when it's someone that you care about, to see them in pain and to see them accuse you of something when you know in your heart that you want great things for them. And it doesn't mean that they don't love you. That's the weirdest thing about this. It doesn't mean they don't care. It simply means they can't get past the way it makes them feel because they haven't accepted responsibility for their life. And watching you pull away from them to them is an indictment of who they are. It means that what they are isn't good enough. And even though you're not saying that, their insecurities will make them believe that to the ends. And so you cannot let their fixed mindset, their vision of the trap that they're in, become the prison of your mind. You've got to understand that this life is about acquiring skills and really pushing yourself to see how much you can do, because you really can do whatever you set your mind to. But first, you have to set your mind to being free of what others think of you.
Take me by my outstretched hand, lead me to cold black water. The fires that I've started are growing bright and hotter. Who's gonna be my friend now? Who's gonna be my lover? Will there be someone standing at my grave to lower my coffin down under? To lower me back down under. Lord, you never say sorry, like she's been seeing me. She sees inside my tired mind, kisses like white lightning. I've been hiding out in every room, she always has a key. Lord, you never say sorry, like she's been mainly the battle, collecting regrets like sport. There I was in the corner, looking for company. That's when she sat down at the table and said, my name is Misery. She introduced herself as Misery.
Woke up in a valley full of echoes and bones, ash in my lungs and the sky all stone. The spirit said, can these bones still stand? I said, you know, Lord, I'm just a man. Then came the wind and a holy sound. The breath of God shook the battleground. Dry bones and dust, that's where he found me. Laid out low, but he breathed around me. No grave too deep, no death too much. I rose again from dry bones and dust. I buried my hope in the heat of shame, carved my regrets in a bloodstained name. But mercy don't die where the spirit moves. It rattles the bones and walks through tombs. He called me back from the cursed and cracked, and I stood on feet I thought I'd never get back. Dry bones and dust, that's where he found me. Laid out low, but he breathed around me. No grave too deep, no death too much. I rose again from dry bones and dust. If you're stuck in the valley, hear the word. The storm may shake, but the truth don't blur. From ashes to armor, from silence to trust, there's resurrection in the dry bones and dust. Dry bones and dust, that's where he found me. Still full of sin, but his grace surrounds me. No grave too deep, no death too much. I rose again from dry bones and dust.
You make me not feel like a man. Keep throwing stones for a while you can. I know myself and who I am. There's stories in these callous hands that not a soul will ever hear. I've only grown from the tears. I'm the dead man in this world, but baby I've been here before. There's beauty hidden in the gore. Yeah, I'm the dead man in this world. Do you remember September? Do you remember September? You threw me back into the fire. I screamed while your smile was getting wider. Oh, demons and angels in my choir, singing about our desire. And not a soul will ever hear. I've only grown from the tears. I played a song on a broken string. He came smiling with a golden ring. Said, son, I got what you desire. Now I'm dancing in the devil's choir. And I hum that tune each night. Can't turn left, can't make it right. Tried to run, but it came too soon. Now I bleed to the devil's tune. Mama prayed, but her prayers fell flat. Daddy drank till his heart went black. Now I walk with no soul stands, holding fire in both my hands. And I hum that tune each night, like a sin that won't take flight. Played my fate like a cold cartoon. Now I die to the devil's tune. Well, I roll out of bed with a hangover Maynard. Then a pissed off preacher caught jacking in the steeple. Boots still muddy from last night's bar fight. Banged your sister twice in the back of my ride. Got mumbo breath and a mouth full of trouble. If life's a church bell, I'm ringing it double. Middle finger up to the world in the morning. Pissing in the wind and baby I'm storming. Whiskey in my hand, bitch on my lap. Truck full of beer and a back of that trap. If it ain't loud, dirty, naked or lit, then fuck it, I'm gone, I'm wrecking shit. Hell yeah, raise hell till we can't see straight. Snorting bad choices off a tailgate plate. Life's too short to be prim and polite, so I'm getting real skanky till the morning light. Tattooed thighs and a cheap-ass grin. She's the kind of girl that'll sin on sin. Got a preacher's daughter snorting blow in the kitchen, while my ex is in the bathroom drunk still bitching. We don't talk love, we just talk getting naked. I ain't got time for your fake ass sacred. We go all night, burn rubber and rub skin. When the cops roll up, that's when the fun begins. Motherfucker, grab that ass. We're making bad memories fast as gas. Pants half off, beer half spilled with a reason in the county, so goddamn thrilled. Piss in the pool, smoke in the shed. Wake up with a gun hanging over the bed. Raise that glass, raise that hell. If you can't take the heat, then you sure as shit smell. Whiskey in my hand, bitch on my lap. Truck full of beer and a bag of that trap. If it ain't loud, dirty, naked, or lit, then fuck it, I'm gone, I'm wrecking shit. Hell yeah, raise hell till we can't see straight. Snorting bad choices off a tailgate plate. Life too short to be prim and polite, so I'm getting real skanky till the morning light.